Brilliance Audio presents Potter's Field by Rob Hart, performed by Alexander Sendies. As we pulled to the curb, I vaguely wondered who I was going to beat the shit out of that day. Samson parked the car but didn't turn off the engine. He let the air conditioner run because it was 100 degrees out, so hot that for the first time in our brief history together, he wasn't wearing his leather duster. That day, he wore black jeans and black boots and a black tank top, his huge arms glistening with sweat. Some might call Samson overweight, but that would be a mistake. Bite him, and you'd likely chip a tooth. He was wearing wraparound polarized sunglasses that would shift between blue and purple and pink depending on the angle. I'd never seen him without his sunglasses, not even at night, and he spoke to me in a tone that made me wonder if I'd murdered a member of his immediate family. "Glove box," he said. "What's in the glove box?" Like I didn't know. "Open it and find out," he said. I touched the black plastic latch, clicked it toward me. The glove box fell open, a silver handgun cradled in its mouth. I closed the compartment with care, not wanting to jostle the gun. "Nope," I told him. "The fuck you mean, nope?" he asked. "You here to back me up. That means you go in with a full hand. I don't mess with guns. What are you gonna do when these motherfuckers start shooting at you? Is your moral superiority bulletproof?" There was a lot I could say in that moment, about how I thought a gun was a weapon for cowards, that they tore apart lives and destroyed families, that they made me queasy, that in a town like New York, if someone pulled a gun, it wasn't about hunting or tradition. It was about instilling fear or hurting someone. Case in point. That would have taken too long to explain, so I just placed my hand on the umbrella attached to my belt. Kevlar canopy, steel baton, able to be carried in plain sight without anyone asking questions. Sure, a deadly weapon, but it required some degree of skill and a bit of proximity to use, which made me feel like I wasn't full of shit for using it. "This is all I need," I told him. "You and that fucking thing? You gonna tell me a little more about what we're doing?" I asked. "You back me up, all you need to know," he said, killing the engine and cracking the door, cold air rushing out, replaced by blistering mid-afternoon heat. We stepped to the curb, stood on the sidewalk, surveyed the block. A quiet stretch in Flatbush, brownstones on either side, street stuffed with cars, so hot you could smell the blacktop. Some dude was standing outside a bodega at the end of the block smoking a joint. The skunk smell of weed so thick I could taste it. He was giving us a vigorous eye fuck, which wasn't lost on Samson. Then the dude pulled out his cell, dialed a number, and raised it to his face. "Lookout?" I asked. "Figures," Samson said. "No sense in waiting." He crossed the street and I followed, bounding up the steps to our target. He slammed the flat of his palm against the blood-red door of the brownstone. The shades were drawn and an air conditioner was humming in a window. The guy across the street crossed toward us. I went back to back with Samson, put my hand on the umbrella. "Open up!" Samson yelled at the door. The guy crossing the street. He was a big dude, shaved head, heavy beard, built like a fighter jet. But all that upper body muscle was stacked on a lean, skinny frame. Someone was skipping leg day. You can have the biggest arms in the world, doesn't matter one damn bit. Power comes from the core and the legs. I probably wouldn't even need the umbrella.